drifting down, down to the surface. As you're reaching now down to the surface, you can start describe and tell me your very first impression.
It's beautiful.
Tell me all about it. What do you see there?
All the colors. Everything looks like it's sparkling.
Everything looks sparkling. Describe it for me.
The green grass has energy or sparkles, and the flowers are more birdy with color, and the trees are huge and swaying with energy and color, and the dirt is soft like powder, and the ferns or green stuff is swaying and pretty green, and everything is so bright, so beautiful. You want to just, you feel like you have a blanket on you, and you're just covered in all this beautiful color, light, energy, or something.
Wonderful. What can you hear over there? How does it sound?
Little windy, but mainly the sway of the wind and the trees and flowers. It's just like a newborn baby.
Wonderful. That sounds wonderful. I want you to look down to the direction of your feet. Tell me, what do you see?
Feet. Where's my feet?
Do you feel like you have a feet? Do you feel like you have a body?
Nope.
No? Wonderful. So, feel your form. What do you feel like that? Do you feel like you have a form?
A ball of energy.
You're a ball of energy. Wonderful.
I'm a ball of something. I seem to zoom wherever I go. I'm happy. I'm alone, but I don't think I have a body, which is weird.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Let's see, what else do you do there? Do you float around or how do you travel?
I float.
Mm-hmm.
Like a little tiny, sometimes big, depending upon what the earth needs, and I help it. I don't know why I would help it.
Let's learn more. So, let's see how you help it. Would you like to see that?
Yes.
Wonderful. So now you can go to another time in that life when you were helping there. And describe what you're doing. You can be there right now. Tell me what happens as it happens. What are you looking at right now?
I can't see anything.
Okay, do you see only black or do you see colors?
Black.
Very good. Very good. So let's take another deep breath and relax completely. Now I want you to go back to the life that we just saw and going to the place where you lived in that life. To the place where you lived in that life, then to stand outside of that place and you can start describe. What do you see? Yeah.
I'm everywhere. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like a little ball.
Mm-hmm.
And then if something needs oxygen or help, I go there and check, and then I tell somebody, like, hey, this needs something. We need to help it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's for the plants and vegetation, grass, not maybe dirt, but not the sand.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly vegetation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand.
You're doing a very good job. So you're reporting if there's any vegetation that need help?
Yeah.
Let's see who you're reporting it to. You're going to the time when you report, for example. Be there now.
Well, it's like the heavens where you go to the council and report to them, well, something needs help,
Mm-hmm.
and they, I don't know what they do, but they send help. If you couldn't do it, you describe the best you can.
Mm-hmm.
And they, if you can't, they send somebody it can to help it.
Wonderful. So are you there now with the council?
Yeah.
So can you describe the council and what you're saying and what they're saying to you?
They're in white robes, white hair, like scientific-y, like he is my father, and the other people work for him, and then he's telling me to go back and scan.
Where are you going? Going back to where?
Earth.
And now you're scanning the earth? What do you find?
Just making sure everything's normal. Good energy, good flow.
Why is it important for them to check on the earth?
So it can be healthy for when people go there.
Is there anyone on the earth, or there's no one yet? Is there people there?
No.
Not yet. Is it only plant life?
Yeah.
Are there animals on the earth?
I don't see any.
Just plants?
Yeah.
Wonderful. What else there's on the earth? What do you see?
Like they're starting to grow fruit, some kind of vegetables or something that looks like you can maybe eat it. And it doesn't look good to me.
Why is that?
I don't eat. I don't need to eat.
Right. But for somebody it will be good to eat that maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me more. What else do you find?
Beautiful waterfalls. There are fish.
Oh, wonderful.
There is life. There's what looks like a little tiny turtle. Just ever so slowly going to the water. And the vegetation is anew. It's hard to describe, but say it's new.
Wonderful.
It will be healthy for the new bodies that will come there. I don't know why, but I guess this will be healthy for them. The vegetation.
Tell me about the new bodies that are coming there. What do you know about that?
Father says they're coming soon.
Uh-huh.
But soon.
What Father tell about those bodies?
I didn't ask him about bodies.
Mm-hmm.
He seems kind of busy.
Okay. So maybe we could ask him later. Let's continue. Tell me what else do you do there? Move forward in that life to another important day. A day that you consider important. Be there now. What's happening there?
There's people there.
Tell me about it. What do you see?
I see people. And I'm flying. And listening. I'm little.
Yeah. Very good. So I want you to take a moment now and to describe those people to me. How do they look?
Well, they look like, what the heck are we doing here? Confused.
They look confused.
But happy, like, 'cause it's so beautiful, but confused
Mm-hmm.
because how did they get there?
I see. So they're surprised to suddenly be there?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know what to say.
Okay. So they just look confused. And maybe you can listen. Listen to what they're saying. What do you hear?
I can't understand what they're saying. I don't know what they're saying. It's gibberish.
Okay. Okay. Can you connect with them telepathically? Connect with one of them. Is there anyone that attracts your attention?
There's a girl crying.
Mm-hmm. Describe how does she look?
Long, strawberry, blonde, brown hair,
Mm-hmm.
very white skin. I don't see, but from the head up, but she is very pretty. Blue eyes, different kind of blue eyes, like purple blue, and pointy ears.
Wonderful.
Pointy ears. And a tail. Holy moly.
Wonderful. That's really nice.
This is really strange.
Very good.
Wow. And the other people look different too. And they're trying to mingle, but mostly trying to figure out how to communicate. And that's why she's sad. She don't know how to communicate. They all look different. Wow.
Interesting.
Right. Different kinds of different looking bodies.
Right. Tell me about all the different kinds.
Okay, I'll try. Some are very tall, and some are very small, and some are very wide, and they all have different features, and they're trying to communicate, and some are happy, some are like the girl crying, because I can see she's got boobies, but she's sitting down crying, and that makes me feel sad.
Yeah.
And some are big, tall, like, wow, you really have to look up, because it's like a giant. And the giant's just moseying along, but the others are trying to communicate with every kind of senses they have within their shapes and sizes and like, why can't they communicate?
Yeah. Let's see also how did they arrive over there. Would you like to check that?
Okay.
Wonderful. Let's get to the moment when they arrived. Be there now. And tell me, what do you see about their arrival?
Spaceships. Pew, pew, pew.
Describe what you see.
They're coming down from this light, bloop, and bloop, bloop. And then when you said, see where they are, because of the noise, that's when they gathered to try to, whoa, what's that? Whoa.
They're discovering each other.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And they get curious.
Yeah.
And then they try to communicate.
Yeah.
How many types of beings? Let's try to see. See how many different types.
Okay. Well, Now, are we talking about the ones that have legs, or are we also talking about the ones that could fly and stuff?
So there's many different types. So many.
Yeah.
Is there a thing that look like what we call now humanoids? How many types of humanoids do you see there? The one that have 2 legs, or the one that have...
Father says they're not ready yet.
They're not ready yet? So it's more the animals type beings?
I guess you could say that.
Okay.
They're different. Some have, and some have, and some fly, and some...
So one crawl, one fly, one walk on 4 feet or many feet. There's many different types.
There's even kind that swim in the water.
Swim in the water. Okay. Very nice.
With the face.
With the face? They swim with the face?
And I think they communicate through the... I don't know what you call it, but they're trying to communicate to their telepathically. Like, hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Like a wave of sound.
Through.
Like a dolphin, but it's got a head with eyes and skinny body.
Wonderful. It sounds wonderful. Let's move forward in that life to another important day, a day that you consider important. Be there now. Doing very beautiful job, thank you. Get there now. What's happening there now?
I have to get my energy from I'm just the energy ball.
Right. Where do you get your energy from?
I think it's from everything that I experienced, and I'm gonna be born into something again.
So do you feel like your energy is starting to get weaker, leaving?
Yeah.
That's what's happening? Describe what do you see that is happening and tell me what's happened as it happens.
I'm a ball of energy, and they're gonna tell me when it's time to go.
Okay. Where are you now?
I'm in a black space, just swirl, swirl, and I'm waiting for them to tell me it's time for you to go.
Who is them? Who is telling you when it's time?
People up in the... people that are up in the clouds.
Let's get to this time when they about...
It's a world.
It's a world?
With white light. And lots of energy. And I think I've been there before.
Yeah. Nice. Are you going there now?
Yeah.
Very good. Tell me when you're there.
Okay. They're discussing.
How many around you now?
They don't know I'm there. Well, maybe they do.
Can you speak a little louder so I can hear you?
They don't know I'm there, or maybe they do.
Okay.
But there's lots of them in the white robes. And they have those pretty blue-green eyes. And it's like, I want to say not paper, but it's something that they're integrating into putting things together down there. And they're collecting information, and they're making plans. And there's all different kinds of different bodies, shapes, entities, styles, and they're trying to figure out how to make everything work for all of them as one. So everybody can be as one, like working together and embracing the beauty and the integration of this new, what's it called? This new bright place.
The new bright place.
And they have records. And they're making plans. I've been there before. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that one lady I worked with, though.
Why's that?
I got in trouble.
Tell me about that.
I had to put things away for her, and she was talking about somebody, and I felt bad, and I was never supposed to touch the records.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I got banished.
How did they do that?
Poof. Well, first I had to go before the council with a bunch of people. And I knew what I did was wrong. Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Oh.
Tell me more.
Oh.
You don't have to feel anything. Just tell me what was happening and we can learn.
Okay. Well, I feel so bad.
Mm-hmm.
The bigger picture that I didn't understand was it messed with the laws. The laws. The big plan, the big picture.
Yeah. It's okay. You're now learning. You didn't know. You didn't know. It's okay. So describe what was happening. What did it mess with? You're being forgiven. And they can fix everything.
Yeah, they fixed it.
Very good. So now there's no worries about it anymore. But we can learn. Now you learned. Now you know better.
I think that's why they put me back to Earth.
It's okay. Okay.
I don't want to go to Earth.
You don't want to go to Earth?
No.
Yeah, you didn't want. Okay. But they said that you need to come here? What they want you to learn?
They wanted me. Oh, they wanted me to listen more. And that's something that I always told my kids. Listening is a very important job. And if you can do one thing in life, it's to listen. Listening is so important job. And I think it's because they didn't listen. And I feel so bad. But I told my girls that secret. I'm hoping I get forgiven. And I can go home. I don't think I should have to keep coming back. I don't know why.
So let's see where you are now. Let's learn more. So we can find more information about what you need to do and what do you need to listen. Okay, what is this? What do you mean by the listening part? Let's go back up there to the council and let's listen now. Okay, would you like to do that?
They said I needed to listen better.
Yeah.
And they asked me if I would like to do that so I can learn and be a better at helping the earth and the creatures and everything that's involved. And I said, of course I do.
Yeah.
So they put me on earth to listen.
Wonderful.
I think I've learned and I want to go home now.
So we could learn more about that too. Take a deep breath. Very good. Relax completely. You're doing such a wonderful job and you're listening now. So good.
Thank you.
Would you like to listen and connect with the council now to see if they have something to share with you?
Yes, please.
Okay, wonderful. Now relax completely. Take a deep breath. Look around you and tell me who's there with you. You're doing such a wonderful job. Right?
I would like to come home now, please.
Let's take a deep breath.
Please let me go home. I've been hurt.
So would you like to receive some healing now? So, let's take a deep breath. Now I want to ask the higher self and the guides to take you to a place where you can receive healing. Okay?
Okay.
Very good. Now, tell me who's taking you. Do you see anyone there? Where you can receive healing and information. Look around you.
It looks like a pond.
Yes, very good.
They're putting me in it for healing.
Yes, very good. I want you to connect with this healing energy. It will flow through your body, through your physical body, your emotional body, your mental, your spiritual, and all the layers. The past, the present, and the future. Very good. Take a deep breath and relax. Receive the healing energies. Very nice. It feels nice, right?
My head is being worked on.
Yes. Very
They're
good.
gonna try and fix my head
Very.
so I don't have any more headaches.
Wonderful, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
May I speak with the subconscious now?
I hope so.
Okay. So now I'm asking all the consciousness and personalities of Betty to once again integrate in her body. So may I speak with her subconscious? May I speak with her subconscious now, please? Deep breath. Double the relaxation. As you're moving inside with gratitude. Deep breath. Slowing down.
like them to work on my legs now.
They will, they will. May I speak with Betty's higher self, please?
Okay, you can try.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate a lot the higher self, the guides. I know they have a lot of information. I know that they know everything that ever happened. And I know that they have information and healing to share with us today. So I'm always asking permission to ask questions. May I ask a question for Betty today?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So I'd like to ask first, why did you show her the life that you show her as an energy ball?
She needs to learn energy. She needs to learn vibration. She needs to learn all these things before she goes down on earth.
Tell me more about the thing that you need to learn.
She needs to be kind and loving.
Very good.
I think she never knew how to do this before. So she didn't realize what a tough job it would be. She has a heavy body. She can't understand a lot. You would call her naive. Like a child.
Yeah.
She needs healing. She needs a lot.
So we are here today to help her heal, right?
Yes.
Wonderful, thank you. You can start the healing process as you already started, I know. And tell me what you're doing that's right now to heal her.
Well, with her head, we had to fuse some of it back together because it was disconnected. And like the tissues were fragmented in many ways. So she couldn't think properly at times, and her energy was out of whack, and she lost her way of vibration and healing. So we're trying to teach her that now.
Yeah.
That she has to remember how to feel the healing, the vibrations, the mending of her how we can heal her, and how hard it is to live in this life. She already knows. And we are trying to heal her as best as we can. She has waited a long time for healing.
Mm-hmm.
Because we could not reach her. She got disconnected
What caused that?
from being a human.
How's that happened?
Well, you have to go through many little vibrations and energies and accumulation of things before you're allowed to be human. Because being human circumferences so much, especially of too many different things. Like, for instance, body can be heavy. Emotions are so greatly, so much expanded when you're human. And then there's all the impacts of energy that hits her particularly hard. She doesn't know how to stop, recover herself, fix herself, her energy, mending her body back to normal. And we are trying to help her now to remember. And once we do that, we're hoping she will stay.
Very good, thank you. She feel like she was betrayed, but like she was reviewing her life, and when she brought back, she remembered the council telling her that now her life will be easier. And she feel like since then it was really hard. Why is that? What was happening?
So, I believe, well, not me, but they were trying to finish out her life.
May I go back there to speak with the council about that?
Okay.
Thank you. So I want the higher self to be there with the council now, please. Tell me when you're there.
I'm afraid
What are you afraid of?
that they died.
We're gonna learn more.
Okay.
Like they said that you chose to come to Earth to help. You remember?
Okay.
Yeah. They're always loving and helping. You see how they help you now? They want to help you. You're already feeling better, right?
Yeah, my body's healing.
Yes. So let's trust them. Would you like that?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Okay, so
Where are you? Tell me.
I'm trying to tap into the self-conscious so they can relay a message as to why I came back down. I agreed to it.
Yeah. Okay. So now you can take a deep breath. With the exhale, move aside with gratitude.
Okay, good.
Yeah. May I speak with the subconscious, please?
Okay.
Very good. Thank you. Am I speaking with the subconscious?
Yep.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. So now you can do what you need to strengthen the connection. So you can speak freely. Would you do that for me?
We think she had a disconnect because it was her first time being a human.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't realize how tough it would really be.
Yeah.
And she regretted it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She listened for a while and then she stopped listening because she thought her mind was playing tricks on her because she was human.
Uh-huh. What was happening in her life that was feeling like tricks? Can you go to that time?
She was hearing somebody call her voice. It was her angel, her guide speaking to her,
Yeah.
saying, "Betty, I am here to help you. Can you hear me?" And it scared her. She thought her mind was playing tricks with her or something like that.
Yeah.
She is not used to the body.
Yeah.
She's not used to it being heavy.
Right.
But she did good when she exercised. Her body got lighter and she was able to hear us.
Mm-hmm.
And we allowed her to travel at night, particularly so she can maybe heal herself and hear us again. We tried a lot to help her. She kept just shoving something away.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was afraid all the time. That is not a good thing.
Right.
That was hindering in her process
Yeah.
for finishing.
Yeah. Can you check if there's more fears and anxiety, what caused that fear and anxiety, and if there's any attachment in the body?
We're scanning now.
Thank you. Please get all the layers.
Many layers. She is her first time human.
Mm-hmm.
So there's many layers that she created for fear to, not for fear, but to protect herself, that she put in place so she could not hear us.
Mm.
She did not know she was doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's human now.
Mm-hmm.
She did not realize that she blocked us.
Yeah.
So we're scanning all the layers, and her body is tingling right now.
Right.
From all the layers that she has put in, all these bad things. To open her up again.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I'd like to open a vortex above her chest and to send out from her body anything that is not serving her back into the light.
Okay.
What's leaving the body now?
A lot of damaged strings.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of tissue that's been damaged. Particularly in her heart
Mm-hmm.
and her head, and layers throughout her body that was like a energy screen or protective layer.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she is tingling.
Beautiful.
And possibly, that's why she was shaking so much.
Mm-hmm. What's caused that?
We were trying to heal her body, but the humans kept interrupting.
Right.
So we are scanning and fixing her layers. Her body is feeling numb.
Mm-hmm.
Her head is feeling lighter.
Very good.
And she feels a bridge of
Good.
a connection.
A bridge of what?
A connection back to her higher source.
Wonderful. So the connection being made.
Yeah,
Wow.
finally.
Wonderful. Let's strengthen that connection now.
Thank you.
Deep breath and strengthen that connection. What a beautiful.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Allow that to integrate in grace. Wonderful. Now please tell me about that connection to the higher self and how that would affect her now. So good. Feels nice, right?
The tissues are still mending her and will continue.
Mm-hmm.
We will always keep this bridge to have some kind of source to her so she can hear us, feel us, and know that she is being protected.
Mm-hmm.
She will feel the feeling that we're giving her now of protection. So she cannot break that connection again. And the bridge is something she will soon see to put her in a better place on Earth.
Oh, wonderful. What do you mean by that? Soon we'll see. How would it look like?
She always needs to go within to feel us as one. Once she starts to feel the as one, she will start to feel the human connection of the healing source as one on Earth that Earth has for her and everybody she tried to help. And everybody you tried to help. That is why we are here.
Right, wonderful. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for all the healing and making the bridge.
Thank you. You have source energy. You have a very strong connection with your heart and your head and something with your feet. Your feet seem bigger. No, there's just a lot of swirling. That's where you get your healing from, source energy.
From my feet?
From your feet and your
and my
heart and your head. The top.
Wonderful. Where does she get her healing now?
She will get hers from the feeling that we have given to her and the heart. She now has the connection back with us. And the bridge that she'll soon be crossing.
Can you tell me a little bit about you guys? She wanted to know where she's from, about her home planet, about... What can you share with me about yourself today?
She has always come from the council. She has always been a beautiful one with a pure heart, pure body in every way.
Mm-hmm.
And she experienced a lot of different things. So we thought as a council, she would be ready to come down as human.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes as council, things for humans do not work out.
Right.
And you have a lot of suicides.
Right.
We
Mm-hmm.
are glad that she came to you
Mm-hmm.
for this healing.
Me too.
She will always feel a connection to you because of this.
Yeah.
She has come from the council of the Most Highest and is a pure soul
Mm-hmm.
living in a human body,
Yeah.
which seems to be really difficult for her. But we are fixing, mending, repairing, bridging the connection back. It's being woven
Mm-hmm.
into like energy and vibrations. That's why it's so important for you and her
Mm-hmm.
to feel and know the energy source within you,
Mm-hmm.
the grounding, and the connection that you have with your higher source.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah, I think so. I can share with you what I'm understanding is that to focus on the energy of the body and to feel the positive and healing vibration and connecting with the intention to source and feeling the groundness, the love with the earth, connecting to a sense of safety, connecting to a peaceful place, imagining light and vibration that is soothing, and trust. That's what I'm thinking when you tell all of those things, and connecting with the heart, connecting with the love of the one, of everyone together.
And you always must keep yourself grounded. That's why humans have feet,
Mm-hmm.
not just to wear shoes, but to take them off and walk on the ground without
shoes and socks.
shoes,
Yeah.
which you call shoes.
Yes.
Feet
Mm-hmm.
will ground you more than anything.
Wonderful. Yeah. I'm getting this message a lot from many people. Yeah. Thank you so much for that. She also wanted to understand more about, okay, so now she knows that she did something with the Akashic record that she wasn't supposed to do. And she felt that it was affecting something badly. What was it affecting?
We have already fixed that.
Okay, so it doesn't matter.
No.
Yeah, I was just trying to learn how does it work, because I'm curious about that, but it's okay. Let's move on to something else. Why did she choose the family that she chose?
She would like to think that it was her duty to help and learn and teach, but the ultimate goal was a learning lesson for her to become stronger and her mother to become lighter.
Mm-hmm.
She tried very hard.
Yeah.
Many times she tried. There are things on your earth that you just cannot change, it seems, until something catastrophic happens or something is put into place to stop you and open up your eyes. That may be an accident like Betty had,
Mm-hmm.
or a hearing of the voice, or when you are meditating with Mother Earth to fill with your heart
Mm-hmm.
and your feet. First it goes to your feet, up, and then the heart will delegate it where it needs to go the most if you allow it.
Mm-hmm.
For her, it's her heart. The people that think from their heart, we notice you humans don't think up here, you just think here with the heart. And that's a separate thing that you have to learn to live on earth differently than somebody that up here thinks.
Mm-hmm.
You might have to explain this to her.
Okay. So to continue explaining her how to feel with her heart, what to do?
How to think with her heart, because she doesn't use this, she uses this.
Yeah.
And she don't know how to use this.
Okay, so she does need to use her mind as well.
Yes, we will try to activate that for her,
Mm-hmm.
and she might need to be taught
Mm-hmm.
how to make a connection.
Between both the heart and the mind?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
because she thought, as a pure soul coming down here, she could use this. She based it off of her heart, her hands and healing
Mm-hmm.
and seeing but she didn't use this and this as a connection. It got broken.
Right.
We are trying to mend the tissues
Mm-hmm.
and make a connection, but she might need help.
Okay. So, is there anything that you can show her that will help her make more logic, more understanding, any more lessons that maybe you can download to her? Maybe we can download something from the IQH.
We can do that.
Let's see if she can learn something that will help her to make logic. Tell me what you are replacing, if there's any thought forms that you want to replace, and put other thought forms that will help her.
Okay, we are doing that now.
Thank you. Tell me what you're doing, of course, so she will know when she listens to the recording.
We are continuing with her fibers in her head, brain, to mend. And once that is complete, then we will make a connection from the mind to the heart. Mind from the heart connection with thoughts inside her head. Okay, now you have to think with your head.
Mm-hmm.
And she will touch her head. That will be an activation.
Mm-hmm.
Touching her head,
Mm-hmm.
touching her heart, then her head, or like this.
Uh-huh.
That will help people connect what's been broken. And they have to sit in meditation on Earth, Gaia,
Mm-hmm.
to make this connection if it's been broken.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful.
You can help people connect if they have been, their connection has been broken, by telling them to do this.
Okay. Wonderful. That's wonderful tool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
How would she know? Can you give her a sign about yes and no? So when she needs to doubt, if she is having a conflict, she would understand and feel yes very clearly, and she knows very clearly no. What will be a good sign for her?
As we mend her, she will have more thought up here on how to control more throughout her body. She will also simultaneously feel our presence and know that she is okay. That will create a layer of protection and a response from her of protection just by feeling the feeling we're giving her now. She may have many visits during the night,
Mm-hmm.
because we're going to have to keep healing her her fibers or tissues.
Yeah.
And we will visit her at night, and we will start to tell her things that she needs to implement in her life.
Wonderful. So she will get messages through the night?
Yes.
Very good. Is there anything else that she can do to help the integration of that and receive the messages?
She needs to exercise even while we are working on her. She needs to try to stay calm,
Mm-hmm.
always ground herself, and if she can, take walks out into the earth with no shoes. Just go and walk. She needs to do more of that.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to, as she is being worked on, she needs to exercise her body so the tissues and fibers of a person's body can start rejuvenating and building her mind and muscles and syncing up the soul with the body.
Yeah. Wonderful. She wanted to know and to start to receive some messages about things that one thing that she came here to do on the planet. Is she here with a bigger purpose?
Once we put things into place for her, if she can understand and keep going without any interference,
Mm-hmm.
she will fulfill her purpose. If she has another disconnect, she might come back to you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then we can continue help her.
Yes.
Wonderful. I'm enjoying a lot the communication and the bridge we have right now. I feel that can help many others too by the information that you bring forward through her. So I'm looking forward to continue helping her if needed, and if you want to bring more information forward through her. She is a beautiful channel for that. Would you think that would be a good idea?
I think she would.
Wonderful. So maybe you can also open her gift so she can hear you more clearly.
Okay, we will do that.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you can open her visuals there. What kind of gift she came with? Can you tell me? What are you doing?
She had the gift of pure energy. She could heal with her eyes, her hands, her motions. She could do a lot with her eyes,
Mm-hmm.
her hands, a lot of healing, repairing, and just knowing.
Yeah.
She has intuitive She has us every night. We will continue to repair. We will continue to mend.
Wonderful.
And open up her mind to expand her thinking so she can see through her eyes again.
Yeah. She said that her eyes, she wants them to see more clearly. Can you help with that?
Yes.
Thank you. Would you give her a suggestion now about her next steps regarding her family, her daughters, her house?
She just needs to remain calm and know that everything will work out no matter what. And that is a trigger we put in place for her to know, no matter what. And also 1 in a million. Those are her triggers. So it syncs up with her and us and what she needs to do here on Earth, and many other triggers with her eyes and her hands.
Mm-hmm. Would you tell me more about what she can do so it will benefit for everyone in the next few months? She really wants to help her daughter have a better living situation.
We will try to make the connection. There has been a disconnect. We will heal that for her. And she will know what to do
Disconnect with who?
with her daughter.
Which one of them? Both?
First one was the first one, and then the second one was recent.
The disconnect? Or the...
It's been years, the disconnect, because of her damage to her in her car accident and her way of thinking after that.
I see. Okay. Does she need to help them in any way, or everything is okay as it is?
She will always try to help.
Yeah. That's good. Very good. So I just want to make sure about her body right now. She told me about the head, she told me about different tumors.
We are fixing that for her.
Thank you. Do I need to know anything about those tumors? Or that's going to be gone?
We will make them. We will do all the repairs necessary in her body and her mind and her vibrations to make everything connect as if she never lost the connection.
Wow, beautiful. Thank you. Now when we have this opportunity and we bridge this connection, what else important to achieve today
What do you mean?
I'm wondering if there's opportunity in the meeting that we have right now that we can benefit. Is there anything that she need to know that you'd like to tell her?
There is great opportunity for both of you to heal people and to heal particularly young and old. She can teach you what to do with your hands over the body and how to use your eyes to scan the body and how to connect with us in case we need to facilitate any healing.
Can you teach us now?
Okay. If you can put your hand over her body like a scanner and tell me what you feel.
Okay. Does it matter which hand do I use? Right or left?
No. The one you feel most with or most comfortable.
Okay.
Can you feel electricity?
A little bit.
What do you feel?
I'm feeling a little tingling, like now I feel
Yes, that is the feeling. Now that tingling is your gift to wave and scan. And when you feel warm spots, particularly in the body, when you're scanning very slowly, you can stop if you feel heat or cold. Heat is to heal, cold is needing healing particularly. And if you feel the tingling greater in your hands, that person needs to be healed. Their tissues might need to be connected depending upon where it's at. And if it's over the heart or the mind, there might needs to be a connection for the people that think this way and not with this. So you can make a connection of telling them to do this. And then you can use your eyes to start to see, meditate to see, ask your higher source to see colors. Put a color of red or a color of something where needs help. It could be you see it, it could be you feel it, it could be I want the color of red to see where there's danger and show me. You can implement this with your source.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you for that. Okay. Very good. I wanted to ask about the pills that she's taking. Does she need to continue taking them?
until we can make her fully believe, know, see. She can do what makes her feel best. We will handle what she needs to do.
Okay, good. She wanted to sleep better. Can you help her sleep better?
Yes.
What can help her sleep better?
Well, since we are doing the repair, that will make her tired.
Mm-hmm.
So in between her trying to connect, reconnect, walk, she needs to continually try to talk with us, her source,
Mm-hmm.
her higher source.
Yeah.
And once that is strong and established, she will know everything and then some.
Wonderful. You mentioned that she's coming from really high council, the highest council, right?
Yes.
Does she have a name, a cosmic name within this council? In her higher self, or?
If she does, I would not know how to say it because of her throat problems.
Mm-hmm.
It would not come out right.
Mm-hmm.
We need to heal her throat.
Right. Would you do that now?
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Are you able to spell the name? So she doesn't need to make the sound, but we can put it together as letters.
Let's see, I can try. K. K. A I R A K I R A.
Wonderful. Krikra? Something like that.
Yes,
Wonderful.
something.
Krikra? Okay. Wonderful, thank you. And you said it is a very high council. Can you tell me more about the council itself? What do you mean by very high? What is the highest?
Well, there are others, but this one that she goes to is implementing the... No. She was trying to help the people here to learn how to help heal very easily. She is a healer.
Right.
Of many different ways. And her family is of many generations not generations, many, the old, very old way of how people come to Earth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And she likes to facilitate the healing so they can move on with their life's purpose.
Yeah.
She is a facilitator. She is many things. She will understand more when we are done.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Is there anyone else that have a message for her that would like to share now?
She needs to be healed first.
Okay. Are you still working on her?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, very good. Continue, please. May I continue ask questions?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. How many guides does she have now?
Many throughout her life. She had her disconnect, so she could not hear or see.
Yeah. What in her life now, after she made this connection, she can let go of?
She will be able to let it go. She will have a new sense of life, but yet the same source connection, which will make us all happy.
Wonderful. She wanted to know about this 5D and about the Rainbow Bridge. Can you tell her more about that?
We were trying to get her to see and the only way to do that was to raise the vibration so high that it was too much, and she had not the right people around her to protect her.
Mm-hmm.
She normally would have understood, but we will make that right again.
Mm-hmm. Is there people in her life now that are not good for her, around her?
I think so.
Can you give me an example? Is that appropriate?
I'm having problems with my stomach right now.
Take a deep breath. They're working on your stomach. So let's learn about that, okay? Very good. Take a deep breath. You're doing such a wonderful job. Take a deep breath, and I want you to imagine again the beautiful place. Are you sunbathing on the beautiful place, or a place where the healing, where you were before in the beautiful water, the healing water? Tell me, where are you now?
I am in the pod.
Uh-huh.
I would like to be around water.
Mm-hmm.
Water is very therapeutic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What do you say that is happening there now?
They are trying to fix the tear in my stomach.
Wonderful. Very good. Take a deep breath. Release, completely allow the work. Doing wonderful. You can move aside. Gratitude. So may I speak with your higher self? May I speak with your higher self, please?
Okay.
You can take a look in the stomach and tell me what's happening. What you're doing?
We are trying to facilitate a tear in her abdomen and her
Mm-hmm.
I can only visualize it.
Yeah, it's okay. Under the ribs?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we are trying to facilitate, mend
Yeah.
her tear and fix her tumor.
Mm-hmm. What tumor does she have there?
In her ribs, her throat.
Yeah. Does she have anything in the body and energy that is not belong to her that I need to speak with today?
No.
Very good. Very good. And would you like me to call support of more light beings to help you with the healings, or you're doing everything?
They will. We will continue to do her work, to do our work for her.
Yeah.
While she is doing her work.
Wonderful. What is her work?
Nothing until she can feel her source again.
Yeah.
and
Yeah, very good. She wanted to know more about house in the future for her. Would you like to say anything just to help her feel more peaceful with that?
once she feels source and healing, she will be grounded. She will know what she needs to do next.
Wonderful. Great. Wonderful. Is there anything else that I could ask and I did not ask that you wanted to know?
No.
Okay. Can you tell me about her guides? And also she saw this alien being, this ET. Who was that?
She has many guides throughout every part of her life, whether she chooses to or not. She has that choice, that free will as one to always go to source or guides or other beings that she chooses.
Who was her guide that was speaking to her when she was young and then she was afraid? This.
She was trying to guide her to remain calm, to listen, and to connect back with Source, because she was forgetting. She was starting to feel free, but disconnecting from her source. So she came in to wake her up. And facilitate in her life a guide. We always have a guide for her, or for her to feel familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
She already knows this. She sometimes does not choose to. She cannot hear because of the disconnect tissues, but we are healing that,
Yeah.
and she will be able to connect.
Very good. Is there anything would you like to suggest about her diet?
Yes, she needs to wash everything very well. Nothing that has eyes should she ever eat. Not even her fish she likes to eat can, not for her stomach and her vibrations.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to eat the fruit, the vegetables. She should already know that.
Okay. Very good. What about the water?
She already drinks lots of water.
Very good. Now, I want to ask if there's the council want to give general information. If I can ask more general questions or personal questions, if it's a good opportunity. Yes, wonderful. Is there any information that can come forward about the new Earth or about the different events that the Earth is going through?
She knows. We are not allowed to discuss, but she knows.
Okay. Thank you. Is there any healing that available for me? Can you see if there's anything or any messages that want to come forward for me? I can connect with my higher self, my counsel. Are you able to connect with my counsel?
No.
No? Okay. Is there anyone else that have message for her today?
Just her healing.
Yeah. Okay. Let's continue to take another deep breath. And how's the healing process is doing? Let's say from 0 to 100%, 100% is complete. Where are you in the process today?
I see a 2 and a 5.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very good. Take another deep breath. Relax completely. Now I would love to see if we can connect with your guides. Would you like that? While they continue doing the healing?
Yes.
Wonderful. So now you can go all the way up and describe what do you see?
Lots of family.
Mm-hmm. You want to describe them for me?
My grandfather, my grandmother, my guardian, my friends from Earth,
Mm-hmm.
my friends from non-Earth,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's wonderful. Now you can focus on the one that come forward to give you a message. You can look, see who want to come forward to give you a message. What do you see?
I just see them
Waving?
waiting.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Very nice. We'll send them a lot of love.
Always.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wonderful. What a beautiful job. So may I speak with the higher self?
Okay.
Thank you. So I want to ask a few more questions about the healing. May I ask a few more questions?
Yeah.
Can you share with me what you're doing now about the healing?
I'm going down to her legs
Mm-hmm.
to still working on stomach, but going down to the legs so everything could be started for her to help heal herself.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So she is approximately almost done.
Oh, wow. Can you tell me what was causing this numbness in her leg?
We think she manifested this, and we know this was from an operation
Operation?
that they hurt her insides.
Mm.
They damaged, they tore a spot, and she manifested things so she could leave Earth.
Yeah, I know she didn't want to stay here anymore. She wanted to go home. Can we help her feel more at peace with staying here?
We will do that.
I think if she will feel that she is useful and meaningful and able to use her healing or her meaning, she would feel that she want to be here.
Yes.
So in the bigger picture, what is her meaning of being here? I know she needed to learn some things for herself as well. But how can she feel meaningful?
There are many ways that she knows she can use to facilitate her moving on, either with working with the young or the old in passing. She already knows this. She just got stuck, or I can't think of your word, to pain herself so she don't have to stay.
Can you share with me about the process of passing, of leaving the body? What's happened when we leave the body?
She knows that we get greeted by our family, soul members, source, all kinds of people. She has seen it many times and knows how this process works. And she can facilitate by validating people, and has, by validating what they have seen and their family and source in their lives that are coming to greet them and bring them back to source.
I see. Is there anything on the path between the body and source that the soul go through?
It depends upon the healing that you or her or healers can bring to people that need to move on. And there needs to be that kind of healing for people to move on so they don't get stuck. There needs to be more facilitators in that kind of law of ours, because too many people are getting stuck.
Right.
And she knows how to make them go
Smoothly.
smooth.
Very nice. Can you do a scan around us or check if there's any souls that are stuck that are ready to do the transition now? Maybe we can help them. What do you find?
She feels good, lightheaded. Her body has stopped vibrating so hard.
Good.
And she now is feeling the pain going away in her legs, but it will be continuous on her part to facilitate the energy and the source light to make her well again.
Yeah.
That way she can proceed with everything we have given her.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. What a wonderful job you're doing today. I'm so excited and happy for her and so grateful for all of the information. So, would you do just another check to see if everything's being completed? All the layers, and make sure to seal the aura to align the chakras. If there's any cords, are you finding any cords?
Yeah.
What is the cord that you find?
To my family.
Mm-hmm. Is it cord that is serving her or cords that are slowing her down?
Helping me to connect and to heal inside many times in body and mind.
Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful.
We think she is ready, but she might need help.
Okay. Yeah. So it would be good to continue some process with her.
Yes.
So to continue check on her.
Yes.
Okay. When do you think would be the good next time to?
If she doubts herself,
Mm-hmm.
it would be within the next few days or week. We think she will do good.
Very good. Me too. Would she remember now when she comes up, or it would be very good for her to listen to the recording?
She will need validation.
Yeah.
It's important to her right now because she was not listening or doing well and implementing bad
Yeah.
things into her life. So if you could help her, she could probably help you.
Wonderful, thank you. And she wanted to know about spirit animal. If she was before, or if there's any spirit animal that connected to her.
One of her guides is an Indian, and he has shown her that her spirit guide is a wolf.
Hmm.
She should know this, but if she needs to hear it again,
Mm-hmm.
you can do so.
Wonderful. Very good. Now, does anyone have a message? You said you want to complete the healing. Is the healing complete?
Yes.
Very good. Does anyone else now have a message? Maybe your spirit guide?
They are happy that she can hear us. She can feel us. She should be happy.
You're doing an amazing job.
She feels the light around her body,
Mm-hmm.
and she's feeling the healing of her.
Very nice. Did you also fix the thyroid?
That still needs lots of work.
Okay.
She has a lot of tumors,
Yeah.
but we have done a lot.
Okay.
She should feel a lot better.
Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you.
Okay. Is there any final message today?
We would like to say thank you from our council to yours for your great processing healing, because without you a lot of souls could be lost or lives taken, and we don't want that.
Yeah.
So I'm sure she will appreciate you even more when she feels the healing that's been done and knows that you have the facilitation, the magic, as she sometimes calls it, in you to help heal souls that are having difficult times on this earth. And you are also helping to free them and get back to their source.
Yeah. Wonderful. Is there any souls like that need to make the transition now? Is there any stuck energies around us that we can ask them to go back to the source?
Yes, but they have to ask for it themselves,
Okay.
because otherwise that is not our way of doing things.
Okay. So even when they're in between and they don't know?
You can sometimes plant a seed. That's what Betty used to do, like a little bird whispering in their ear. She would say, "There's a little bird whispering in your ear, can you hear it?" And that meant for their soul source to come down, make a line for them to hear their source. You can help facilitate that with your healing.
Wonderful. Thank you. Okay. Are we all done for today? Are we complete?
Yes.
Thank you so much for all the information and all the helps. I know she's going to appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
Yes. Present time. 9:10, wide awake, feeling wonderful. All over. Wonderful. Sorry. You're definitely here right now.
Oh my God.
How are you feeling?
I feel great.
You feel great?
Feel like I've been stuck in a spaceship.
Uh-huh. You probably were.
Wow.
So
The electricity on my hair. How did it go, man?
What do you remember?
Crying.
Uh-huh.
And my throat hurting. And then they said they were gonna work on me.
Mm-hmm. You had a lot of work then. What else do you remember?
Just sensations throughout my body.
Do you remember anything from the past life?
No.
No?
Did I have past life?
Yeah. Just a second, I'm gonna put it here so I just hear you speak more. I'm still recording. I want to get your response from that, so you don't remember the past life you saw.
No.
Okay. Do you remember anything that they said?
No.
Nothing. How long do you feel it was all the session?
20 minutes?
You feel 20 minutes?
An hour?
To see. Took how long?
I can't see that.
It's
Oh my god.
2 hours and 30 minutes.
Wow.
You had so much information and so much healing.
Wow. I knew I would. Thank you. Thank you. Oh.
You're gonna listen to this recording and you're gonna be like, wow.
Wow.
It was very clear.
Now I have to make sure to not let other people hear it maybe for a while.
Just a moment to listen to yourself, but it's such a wonderful session and so beautiful that I think so many people will be so grateful to hear that. So take a moment to integrate and listen to it. And then after you see it and you see the beauty,
Okay.
then maybe you would be okay with sharing. But take a moment just with yourself to listen.
Okay.
And to integrate.
Okay.
And to trust it, because the information is beautiful and they just did so much healing on your body now.
Wow, did you see any of them?
If I saw, I'm not seeing. I'm just with
Okay.
you. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's just, I feel it and I'm just feel the energy, and they were giving me a little lesson about healing as well.
Wow.
They were so wonderful.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I have tingling all over my body.
Yeah, you had, all your body was buzzing.
I'm surprised nobody stepped in. Did somebody step in the room?
What do you mean?
Typically, if I'm they must have felt you were safe.
Yeah.
Because somebody would
They
have...
were very happy for that opportunity.
Yay!
You basically had they bridged you with...
I'm bridged.
So you're bridged. You're connected now. Yeah, and now they're with you and they can guide you. You were disconnected. And when that happened, you were poof. Yeah. Yeah. You're bridged.
I felt so disconnected for so long.
Since then you were disconnected so long. Yeah, and they're so happy that you're connected again. And they bridged you. And they see that now that you could feel them and could hear them and they could be with you. And now when you'll focus on the healing energies and the guidance that you get, it's just everything will fall into place. But you were just so disconnected since the accident.
Okay, that's a long time.
It's a long time.
Okay, wow. Well, I greatly appreciate you.
And it sounds like it would be benefit to have to just kind of listen to the recording and then call me. So,
okay.
Yes, and just so you'll continue trusting and update me how the process is going. And I put also a keyword, I don't know if you remember, but when I'm going to say the keyword, you'll be able to go right in so you can go
I remember.
Okay, good.
I actually remember that.
Because that's in the end.
Color. Oh my gosh.
And then you'll be able to, if need more integration, we can do that. And it will, very short sessions can be,
Great.
yeah. Because it's, now I know all your story. We don't need to have the whole thing.
Yay.
We can go right into the session. And really so beautiful.
Great.
So much healing. They healed everything that they could. They will continue through the nights.
Great.
Every night. So you just want to allow the healing and know that you are receiving healing every night now. Every night they will work on you.
Wow.
And they said about that you came from a place of heart. So you are working from your heart, but you didn't work from your mind at all, and you have to have balance. So what they said, that you need to put hand on your heart and hand on your mind, and to think both. Also listen, but also bridge with the mind. So it will be, there will be a connection between your mind and your heart.
Okay.
And then you'll know what to do in a better way. So it won't be just heart. It won't be, I can take it on. It won't be just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does it make sense to you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because they just, you came from a very high council. Very, very high council. And your work there were so, like, incredible, but you came here to learn something. Yeah. And you remember that? You remember that you were told me even before about the moment with in the Akashic record that you didn't know and you did something wrong. And then they brought you here to learn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and you chose that, because that's how you could help to the earth. So you chose to come here. Yeah,
Wow.
it's not like a...
Hard to believe somebody would choose to live
You
here.
didn't want to in the beginning, but you did choose to help.
Wow.
You didn't want to come to earth. But you did chose that eventually.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
That just flips my world upside down like a...
When in your past life you were orb. It's your first life on earth.
Wow.
Yeah, and before what we saw is you as an orb scanning the earth and reporting to the council what's need to be done. And then the new animals, when they brought the animals down here. So we saw that.
Okay.
And oh, it's so beautiful.
Nice.
It's so beautiful. And then we saw you with the council. There was the moment that you were deciding that you're going down to earth. We saw that.
Wow.
There's so many things. You'll be blown away. That's so beautiful. And I can't wait to do more with you, because you are from the beginning and you are helping this earth. You're from the council that helped this earth.
Okay.
So I can't wait to learn more about earth and how it's been
Me too.
been seeded and created.
Yeah. Okay.
So fabulous.
I don't have a clue, but
You
okay.
gotta listen to
Wow. I'm excited.
it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You don't remember, huh?
Wow.
Wow, great. So you can trust it even more.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, stopping the recording now.
Yeah. This is gonna be a trip.
It is. It is gonna be.
I have to do this in private because the people I'm around don't really believe. But I still talk.
You don't have to share right now or do anything. Just again listen to your heart. Act with logic and with your heart. You don't feel like it's properly to share right now. If they can't grasp it,
Okay.
let it go.
My mind does feel a lot better and clearer.
Oh, they cleared your mind completely. They really did a lot of. They started with your head. They really worked everywhere. They worked on
I
your
had a bad car
stomach.
accident in my head.
Yeah, there was some disconnect there that made your logic also not work so well. And then also you had something in your belly that there was a tearing you had a tearing.
I always thought there was a tear.
Yeah, so there was a tear. and this also damaged the leg.
Yeah, I knew
But
that.
they work that. And you need to do both physical activity and you need to walk on the earth bare feet. Yeah.
It's cold here.
It's not so cold. We can go and do it right now. You want to do it? Let's go.
Okay.